Black skin, black sauce, black Jesus, black music, black skin, black sauce, black Jesus, black music.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68.
Okay.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
What's Egypt? What does Egypt have to do with any of this?
Well, of course you don't understand this, right?
No, I mean the Holocaust.
So what? So what? Holocaust?
So what?
So what?
What do you mean? So what?
So what?
So what?
So what?
Hey.
So what? No.
What do you mean? So what?
What is the purpose of you coming over here talking
So
about
what's
the
the
Jewish
purpose?
Holocaust?
You like try to like.
If you want to ask us what we
views,
teaching, we can teach you.
I asked you if you were to come learn your history. You said
Why?
yeah.
Are you talking about the Jewish Holocaust? Are you
know
Jewish?
people. I mean,
we all know
Jewish. 1%. Yeah, I mean,
You
so
1% Jewish, right?
Yeah.
So what does Jewish mean? What is the prefix?
I know. You tell me.
Okay, listen.
You
What does the
tell me.
suffix ish mean?
So what's the Holocaust?
Well, I'm gonna tell you.
What's the
I'm gonna tell you.
All right. So what's
The
the
suffix.
Holocaust?
Listen, I don't have people talk over me. The suffix ish means to pertain to. To pertain to. It might not be able to hear it, but I'm telling you the truth. Jewish is to pertain or something like a Jew. They're not real Jews.
So what's wrong with Jewish people?
They're not real Jews.
What do you mean?
Let me get that in
what's wrong with
Revelation. You
Jewish
got
people?
Revelation 2 and 9? Read that.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 2 and verse 9.
What is this
I
have to
know
do with
thy
anything? I don't wanna
works
talk
in
about
tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
You know the works of tribulation and poverty of the true Jews of the Bible.
You're talking about a
The
book.
true Israelites of the Bible. He know their works, he know their tribulations, and he know their poverty. Keep reading.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they
Hold
are
on.
Jews.
What's the blasphemy? What is blasphemy? The lies, the corruption,
Yes.
the deceit.
So you think Jewish people are corrupt?
What does the
For
scripture
sure.
say?
For sure.
Yes.
Read the scripture again.
I
So
know thy
Jewish-
works in
So
tribulation
if I was
and poverty,
I'm reading the
but
Bible.
thou art rich.
I don't
And
like
I know
I don't
the
like
blasphemy.
hold on. I don't like answering questions that makes no sense answering.
Yeah, it doesn't
I'm
make
reading
sense
it with
at
the
all.
Bible.
I'm corrupt because I'm Jewish.
I'm reading the Bible.
1% Jew.
If
If
I
was Jewish, I came up to you.
there's a saying that says
What's that
hit
do
dogs
with
do
anything?
Allah. So if we read in the Bible and you feel a certain type of way
But the
when we
Bible
read in
is
the
not
Bible, that means that
accurate.
it's affecting you a
It
certain
is,
type of way.
Because it's all
So read it again from the top and let's see if it's gonna affect them.
It's the
anymore.
book of Revelation, chapter 2 and
not
verse 9.
Bring it up.
I know thy works
Yeah.
in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
We are the one. We are the one in tribulation. We are the one in poverty. The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans of Negro descent
I
are
know
the
Jewish
ones
people that are
who are in
Hispanic.
poverty
I mean-
across this earth. We have other people in other nations who fit the bill here,
Okay.
but we're the ones in poverty.
We're all in poverty.
Read.
Like,
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
So there are people out
Right.
here who are claiming to be Jews, family in the car. There's
right.
people out here who are claiming to be the children of God,
That's
and they are
right.
liars, according to what the scriptures say.
But what's wrong with
I'm not
That's
making
right.
this up.
Because
According to what the scriptures say,
of a
there's
thousand-
people out here who are liars.
That's right.
Book,
Keep reading.
a 1,000-year book.
But are the synagogue of Satan.
Are the what?
The
synagogue of Satan.
Are the what?
The synagogue of Satan.
You don't understand. This is the chief house of evil.
So
This-
Jewish
let me get
people
that in
are-
Micah. This is the
Yeah.
border of wickedness.
Bro, don't speak.
Dude, Jewish people are evil? Like, come on. Come on, really? You're gonna assume that?
We not assuming.
You know what I want to Micah?
So Jewish people are evil?
Yes.
Period.
Yes.
Micah
Straight up.
1.
Dude, that's not...
Yeah, well, sorry.
God wouldn't approve that.
What did you say? You said God went what? Okay, let me start from the top.
That's a fucking
It's the book of
1,000
Revelation, chapter 2 and verse 9. I know thy works
Chapter 1.
in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
That's right.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not,
So what's
but
wrong?
are the synagogue of Satan.
So what's wrong with Jewish people?
Malachi.
So what's wrong with Jewish people?
Man,
No,
let's
no,
see.
no, give me your
Let's talk
opinion.
about the
Hey,
wickedness.
listen. You
You're
see,
always wrong.
it's some
What's wrong with
confusion
Jewish
going on here,
What's
right?
wrong with Jewish people?
The fact of the matter is that the Most High God said there's
No,
a people
no, fuck
who
you.
are
What's-
lying.
Bro, don't, bro, see, this is what I'm saying, bro.
Why would you come over here and be
That's what I'm
disrespectful?
saying. You being real
You're
contentious
fucking
right now.
trashing Jewish people.
I'm not
What?
trashing nothing. I'm reading the Bible.
It's a Bible. That's a 1,000-year-old text.
So why would you say I'm doing that when I'm reading the Bible?
The Bible is not
I
accurate.
didn't. And when I read the Bible, did I say anything about Jewish people?
Nah, because he the teacher right now.
When I mentioned,
When he talking-
Teacher my ass. Tell
Bro.
me, word to word. What's
yeah,
wrong with Jewish people?
yeah, leave this
Come
guy
on.
alone. Leave this guy alone.
Come on.
When I bring out the
I mean-
Bible,
If I was
we
Jewish,
make sense of what the scriptures is saying.
I would have nothing.
The crazy thing about it is, we was talking about this earlier, right? The mindset of Esau.
If I came with a dude and I was just like, hey,
This dude is not even Jewish.
I'm 1%.
But he want to protect
I'm
them.
defending people.
The brother asked for him.
Right.
The other brother asked to learn a nationality.
Come on, man.
And he wants to talk about a Holocaust that didn't happen to his people. We tell you about an even greater Holocaust where 10 times as many people, 100 times as many people has been affected. To this day, people are still in a Holocaust state of mind.
That's right.
Physical and mental and spiritual Holocaust. But you want to come and talk about these people. And we show you in the scriptures where God said there's going to be a people who was going to lie and claim that they were the children of God.
That's right.
So if you can't understand, it's because the Most High God has blinded you. This truth is not for you.
I'm gonna ask you a question. If we was up here singing about pimping bitches, doing all type of drugs and shit, would you wouldn't care?
I'm gonna carry either way, but you're
See there? That's that bull.
I mean, you're being
Excuse
prejudiced.
my friend.
You're being
That's
prejudiced.
crazy right there.
You're all being prejudiced.
You're
prejudiced.
talking about a Holocaust and you don't even want to acknowledge that.
I'm acknowledging it, but like,
I don't even know why I told this dude to come over.
Come on.
Here, bro. I should have known.
No, it's all right.
Let me read this.
It's all right. Go ahead, read.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1 and verse 4. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return to build the desolate places.
That's what they said, right? They said that they are impoverished.
We all have to get together.
But this is way before Revelations.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is way before we read Revelations. They said they are impoverished. And they will come back and do what?
Build the desolate places.
They will build the desolate places. Have they not done this all around the world? Have they not done this all around the world? Or are they living luxuriously off the backs of our grandfathers, off the backs of our children today?
That's right.
Off the back of our spirit?
No.
Listen, they take your spirit. You create a song, and they make more money off it than you do.
Exactly.
They take a dance
That's right.
that you created from the spirit the Most High gave you, and they make more money off it than you can.
Right.
They take our style, you know what I'm saying, rebrand it, and make more money off of it than we can.
Cultural pimping.
That's what they've been doing.
That's right.
They build it up the waste places. Keep reading.
Con.
Don't preach to me. Just talk to me,
And
man. Talk to me, man.
thus saith the Lord of hosts,
You're a Lord's man.
they shall build, but I will throw down.
You should do what?
They shall build, but I will throw down.
This is the future right here for all of those people who care about the so-called Jewish man, the so-called Edomite man, woman and child. You can build. You can go skating. You can stick your middle finger up all you want to. But at the end of the day, you'll be thrown down with the rest of them. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
That's what's going to happen, man.
That's right.
Continue to read.
And they shall call them the border of wickedness.
The what?
The border of wickedness.
Where the contrary of righteousness is.
The border of wickedness.
That's what we're talking about here. This is what we're talking about. This is what we're living in. A land that's dominated by our oppressors. Dominated by wickedness.
Con.
You can't even have a straight conversation with some of these people. Because they're on the border of wickedness. It's not just a place where I'm like, oh, I step over this line, now I'm being wicked. No, it's a mentality. It's a mind state.
That's right.
That's what these people been having. That's what they've been having. How could you want to go into another, how can a man want to go into another man?
Wicked.
You can't tell me that ain't wicked. And the wickedness has been in the earth before them.
That's
But
right.
they established wickedness.
That's
Just
right.
like we established righteousness, they established wickedness. They've been doing this to us, man. Go ahead, bring it out.
This is the book of 1 Maccabees chapter 2, starting at verse 10.
Bring
So,
it out.
I'm going to start at verse 8. Her temple is become as a man without glory. Her glorious vessels are carried away into captivity. Her infants are slain in the streets. Her young men with the sword of the enemy. What nation hath not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils?
That's right.
Con.
That's right,
All
man.
these nations done benefited from us, man.
That's right.
Benefited from us being down. They can't take the blame off themselves. They try to say, oh, we didn't do this. Oh, we didn't do it. It wasn't. No, all nations had a part in our destruction.
I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see that day. You know what? Let's go to Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5. Baba Cashapp. I want to read with y'all. Hey, listen, man. We gotta take care of our Bibles, man. We gotta take care of it. I gotta transfer these precepts. Let's start from verse 1 in Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5.
Come on. It's the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, starting at verse 1.
Look it up.
Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness.
Stand in what?
Stand in great boldness.
That's what we doing out here on these streets, on these highways and byways. We out here standing in great boldness, man.
You know?
Before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors.
Yo, we are standing great boldness in the face of them that have afflicted us. Not just them, but their children. Matter of fact, let me get that in Isaiah 14 and 21. Christ said he's going to see those who pierced him. He might see their spirits, but also he's going to see their children.
That's right.
Read that real quick.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, and verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers.
That's right, man. So we standing in great boldness against the children of those same people. Those same people that carry that same spirit of the border of wickedness. They're being cast down through their genealogies. We talked about this earlier. We're predisposed to being hard-headed and stiff-necked. Well, you know what? These people are predisposed to having wickedness in them.
That's right.
Okay, you got some that fight tooth and nail to save you out of the situation that you're in. What? They're your saviors now. They have become your saviors now. Because now we no longer trust in the Most High God, but we trusting in them. You see how that takes you away from your purpose still?
Right.
Because we can't help each other. We got to depend on them to save us out of the situations we in.
Right.
And they're in a position to do that because of their great-great-grandfather's evil that they done did.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They're in the conditions to go to Columbia or Harvard or Yale or to open up businesses while we out here struggling, trying to be okay.
Right.
Living check to check, trying to make it. They're in positions to help you.
Right. And generational wealth.
You know what I'm saying? Now I'm looking at you like you my God, you my daddy.
Generational wealth off the back of our ancestors.
Right.
We created generational wealth off the backs of our ancestors who worked from sun up to sundown in the fields, bent over at the waist, picking cotton and tobacco and the sugar cane.
That's right.
And they was able to take that money that they gathered and pass it down generation after generation.
Right.
That's right, man. They hoard out our women. They kept us in a state of wanting a handout or needing help.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Even to this day, they keep us to this state. Well, the government got a new program where you can get $1,400. Woo, wait, what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? What I need to do to get that money? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do a shucking in the job. You know what I'm saying? I gave you a 360 deal. You know what I'm saying? You signed this deal. I gave you $1 million, and I want everything, a part of everything that you make for the rest of your life. Where do I sign, boss?
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we fell victim to the mentality of these damn devils, man. The border of wickedness.
Right.
But read it from the top again. It's going to come a day that we're going to stand bold against them, man. That's what we're doing today. Read it from the top.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, starting at verse 1.
Bring it out.
Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him.
That's right. We're going to stand bold of the face. The face is anybody, even somebody who looks like you, who has the same mentality as our oppressors, man.
Right. That's right.
Anybody who goes against the ways of the Most High God, who goes against the teachings of Christ, anybody who goes against the family, blood, love for one another, who want to teach destruction, anybody who rather smoke a blunt than give somebody something to eat.
Right.
Anybody like that, man. We're going to stand in straight boldness. We're going to stand bold in front of anybody with that mentality. Continue to read.
And made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation.
Hold up first, before we even get to salvation. They're going to be in fear of the boldness that we're going to have.
Right.
The boldness that we have today, they're in fear of it.
That's right.
Yeah, guard them up, protect them, keep them close.
Right.
Because there's going to come a day where your children will be bashed against the stones, according to the scriptures say.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to stand in great boldness, and we're going to continue to do so.